Can you answer one question? One simple question. Are you allowed to be the main character? In today's video we dive into the show called Chinatown Interior and why you shouldn't be NPC. Watch till the end, because I'll try to explain you everything, step by step. And go get some snacks, bro. When we start watching this show, we are immediately struck by not only Asian culture atmosphere, but the colors. These colors. Just look at this retro, vintage, disposable, analog dreamy color grading. Oh, sorry. Not this one. I ain't gonna lie, it looks phenomenal. Now I can completely understand what life of Riza looks like, I guess. Imagine you're just a regular guy, working 9 to 5 job, maybe having your own dreams, and have a family member you look up to. Well, the main character of this story also has someone. It's, the same old story. Young brother looks at old brother as a person he wants to be. Little bro wanted to be like his brother so much, so he lost his own persona. When he died, he could only be no one. A simple guy who just lives his life. And I mean, if you enjoy it, yeah, sure, why not? We need to understand who is actually NPC. Is it someone who graduates uni, works 9 to 5, starts a family? Or is it the one who judges you for that? Who thinks you're second matrix because you want to have a salary check and not a Bugatti in your 20s? Neither. I know. It's just a video game term, non-playable character. A character controlled by something, instead of a player. But if you're talking about a real-life NPC example, then it's people who don't think for themselves, doing only something everybody else is doing. They're usually non-ambitious, don't have free will, who do the same daily routine they don't even like. Watching same movies just cause everyone watched them. Is it bad? I'll tell you what's worse. Having the main character syndrome when you're not him. Imagine a guy who is everything that I've described, plus thinking he's Sid Kagan or something. Main character syndrome is when you lack empathy for others and think that the world revolves around you. It's basically a childish mindset, but it might be kinda cool in a way to accomplish your goals. So, are you NPC? You'll find the answer a bit later. Remember how I said before? Well, the main character of this story. But is it truly like that? Is this even his story? Have you seen police procedural shows like Hill Street Blues? Or maybe these buddy cops movies like Point Break with Keanu Reeves, Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy, or at least Edgar Wright's Hot Fuzz? Well, who is actually NPC who's stuck in a TV show like this, where the main characters are these two cops who look like these two fish? These two MCs don't even see him. The same way some people stuck being only side characters on their friend's background, the same way this dude isn't even visible to others. They interact with him only when they need him. Cause why would they even possibly talk to him anyway? It's not his story, it's there. Charles Yu has done a really good job making such a piece of work as this. I don't know if he was inspired by Truman Show or not, but we surely can see some resemblance. And there's also Taika Waititi as executive producer on the other node. Even though I haven't read the book, I can admit that the show itself is pretty confusing. Main character lives in the TV show as NPC, but he wants changes. He wants to become more than just a guy serving food for same people every day. He wants to solve crimes. Maybe he even wants some hot chick on his own. So when he accidentally witnesses criminal activity, he realizes that this is it. This is the moment when he can become what he always wanted. What if I told you, you can be the main character too, even though you're just an NPC? Of course you need to decide what you are. Right now, if you're thinking that your life isn't what you wanted it to be, there are 5 stages of grief, and acceptance is the final one. Once you accept the fact that you're an NPC, this will be the key moment of the start of your life. And listen, there is a major con of being NPC, of staying being NPC, that you need to realize as soon as possible. When you can actually do whatever you want, like for example, wanted to watch this movie but no one else wanted, go do it solo. Wanted to teach some skill that you could be possibly ashamed of? Do it, cause who cares? But instead, you go doing the same thing everyone else does, so you could survive in this truthful society. You harbor your own desires that inside of you. But what you can do right now to start being it?
Starting now.
So, if you started, I don't think you'll want to go back. There is no point of it. After what you've become, the success you got, from being an average guy to being the one you always wanted to be, Wu is just a waiter. But he wants to be more than that. And there is this selfish friend who wants Wu to stay working at the restaurant, living quiet life, cause without him, he has no one.
Oh, well. I thought things were gonna change finally, but I guess they never will.
Yes! Yes! That's great news! It's just you and me, right? We can just live our lives. Smoke, drink, eat, sing karaoke, and then we die. That's it. We just gotta keep expectations low.
He leaves his comfort zone. He seeks new ways. He tries to get what he wants. And he keeps trying cause one way or another, he needs to get what he wants. What about the missing brother plot, you thinking? He's been trying to find him with the detective. Yeah bro, who cares? What we're interested in this show is the whole weird television stuff. Man, I really thought it's some Alex Bell SpongeBob television theory going on. So when interesting Wu's existential part escalated into detective, it kinda fell off. So, answering my previous question, after all of that, we can all agree that you are the main character of your story. Only you can overcome your own struggles. Don't pretend to be him, but become him instead. And when you'll do so, congrats. You're going to be nobody except him. If you liked my first video, you can comment your thoughts on it or Chinatown interior. And if you're a person who likes cinema just like me, you can subscribe to this channel.